The captain had only fallen asleep during the flight, but after waking up, he was horrified to discover that the plane had actually flown over the Pacific Ocean. Even more terrifying, the fuel was about to run out. He hurriedly took out the navigator to calculate the coordinates. Only then did he discover that they had drifted far off course and were now located in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. But the captain did not dare to tell the two teammates behind him. In order to prevent a tragedy from happening, the captain immediately contacted the tower for rescue. However, just as he connected to the radio, he suddenly heard a Japanese voice. This scared him so much that he quickly turned off the radio, then used Morse code to communicate. And now, before the fuel ran out, they had to reduce the weight of the plane as much as possible. So the captain took all the bombs on the plane and dropped them all into the Pacific Ocean. Immediately after that, he quickly turned the plane around, trying to find some signal. But what made the captain lose all hope was that there was never any reply from the tower. Looking at the little fuel that was left, the captain had no choice but to confess the truth and told his teammates to quickly pack up their equipment and prepare for an emergency landing. After receiving the order, the teammates quickly packed their things. Although they successfully landed on the surface of the sea, the violent impact also caused damage to the cabin. Seawater kept pouring inside. Before long, it would sink to the bottom of the ocean. The captain quickly escaped from the cockpit, then immediately took out the life raft and prepared to inflate it, and told his teammates to come over and help. When he looked back, he realized that his teammates had already sunk into the sea. Fortunately, the two teammates successfully unbuckled their seatbelts and managed to escape from the cabin, but their living supplies also sank to the bottom of the sea along with the plane. When the two of them swam back to the surface, they discovered that the life raft had been opened upside down and finally managed to flip the life raft over. Exhausted, the three of them quickly climbed onto it, but the space on the raft was too small, so they could only squeeze together upright. The sea at night was especially cold. The three of them were soaked all over and immediately began shivering from the cold. They could only curl up together to resist the freezing cold. The three of them successfully held on until daybreak. After waking up, not only were they not worried about their current situation, they even started playing little games because they believed that headquarters would soon send someone to rescue them. But the captain looked deeply worried because on this endless Pacific Ocean, there were many unknown dangers all around them. Not to mention, they had no food or water at all. At first, the two of them still did not take it seriously and looked forward to the arrival of rescue. But they waited until noon and still saw nothing. Only then did the two finally realize that the hope of being rescued had already become extremely slim. Now they had no food or water at all. How could they survive in the Pacific Ocean